Guys, welcome to Sentimental Reviews here on YouTube and on Instagram, and today I'm going to go over everything that I've purchased the last 2 weeks from Bath & Body Works. Most of this is fall related, so I have 6 candles and a few body care items, so let's just get right to the candles. So as I'm going through these, I'll tell you guys how much I bought each candle slash body item for, or what sale I purchased this in. So the first candle we have pumpkin spice latte. So for this candle we have notes of pumpkin pie spice, freshly brewed espresso, homemade whipped cream, sprinkling of cinnamon sugar. So I'm not a huge coffee candle type of person, but this is very well done. I can smell the pumpkin pie spice, and the espresso is like in the background, but you can still smell it. I don't really smell the cinnamon sugar, but I do get a little bit of creaminess from the whipped cream. So actually my friend did get this and she's like, oh, I got pumpkin spice latte, and I'm like, okay, I'll just get it to give it a try, because I've never burned this specific fragrance and I actually really like it. So this one, well, I like all of these, but this is probably the one that I didn't expect to like. Very good purchase, and I purchased this for $14.95 when all of the fall candles did go on sale. And the first 3 candles have like this kind of like sparkles, but not really, and then the gray top. So the second candle is Marshmallow Fireside. We have notes of toasted marshmallow, smoldering woods, fire roasted vanilla, and crystallized amber. Believe it or not, I've never had this fragrance either. A few of these I've never had before. So this is one of my friend's favorite fragrance. Well, I don't know if it's her favorite, but she really likes this one. So this one is kind of just like the other one, way out of my comfort zone. I do smell a little bit of that marshmallow, but there's something like that's woody to me. Probably the smoldering woods. I hope this isn't too woody as it's burning, but again, $14.95. I know it isn't the best price, but I'm like, okay, let's give it a try. So then the next candle is the iconic Leaves. So we have notes of crisp red apple, golden nectar, and warm clove spice. Okay, so I'm not a clove lover, but the clove note is well done here. I think it's getting balanced by the red apple and the nectar, because I have a few candles that I have to review and they're so strong with the clove note, and I just don't like them, but this one is very well done. And this pretty brown, I love the colors of all of the first 3 candles that I got. Okay, so let's move on to the next 3 candles. I got these when, unfortunately, they went $12.95 online too, but I'm not sure if this one was an online exclusive, like price only. So let's go to the first one, which is, this is one of my favorite candles from Bath & Body Works, Honeycrisp Apple. So we have notes of golden honeycrisp, apple blossom, and fresh sugarcane. This is such a crisp scent. Like, it smells just like a Honeycrisp apple that you would get at the grocery store. That's how I can explain it. I guess I get some of that sugar. Someone said that they get pear. I don't really get pear. I just get a literal Honeycrisp apple scent. This is so good and very strong. Okay, next one, we have pumpkin s'mores. So we have notes of roasted marshmallow, melted chocolate, and pumpkin graham cracker. So this one is another one that's out of my comfort zone. I really don't like chocolate heavy fragrances, but I'm like, let me just give this a try because I watched a lot of reviews on YouTube. And I'm like, okay, let me just give this a try. If I don't like it, I got this for $12.95, so that's fine. I smell a little bit of the marshmallow. I don't really get graham cracker in here, but I do get chocolate and marshmallow. So I'm hoping that the graham cracker note does come alive when I'm burning this. Okay, so I hope that this video is recording, because then if I have to record this again, it's not gonna show you guys the unopened package. Unopened package. So this is the last one that I got from $12.95 online. So let's open this. I haven't done anything with it, so this is my first impression with you guys. Okay, it is kind of melted, not really, but like you can tell from the side, but we have pumpkin vanilla cream. So this is an online exclusive. Look at the cute tops for these. So pumpkin vanilla creme, I think I said cream, it's creme. We have notes of creamy pumpkin, vanilla creme, fresh ground nutmeg, and graham cracker crust. So this is my first impression. Hopefully it's good. Oh yeah, this is really good. I get the pumpkin pie and a little bit of that graham cracker note too, and a little bit of vanilla. This is really good. I heard that this is a repackage of their pumpkin pie from a few years ago, so this is my first time having this candle, so I'm very excited to burn this. So that's it for candles. I'm pretty sure I'm going to purchase more throughout the fall. We haven't even reached fall yet, but this is just my first haul. We are going to go over all of the purchases of body care items. So yes, let's go over to these first. So these first two sets I got when the prices went down to $5.95 for online body care only. So I know a couple videos before I said that I'm good with body care, but sometimes you just have to buy them because of the sale. And I don't have like an overwhelming amount of body care. I just have like a good amount. So I'm just like, let me get something fruity. Almost everything that I have is kind of gourmandish. So I'm like, let me get something fruity. So I got the trio of All Eyes on Her. Hope you guys can see it. So for this, we have, I haven't smelt this yet, fragrance notes of ripe blackberry, bold jasmine, and velvety sandalwood. So I heard that this is the dupe for Burberry Her's, Burberry Her. So Izzy, my cat's going crazy over there. So let's smell this. It smells fruity, but not too fruity because of the sandalwood. This is nice. It actually does remind me of Burberry Her because I do have that perfume. Not the elixir, just the regular one. Yep, this is a nice fragrance for layering. I like fruity fragrances, but when they're balanced with musk or some sort of sandalwood note, because I don't like super sweet fragrances. Yep, this is very nice. So let's, and then right here's the lotion. Let's smell the lotion just a little bit, because I know sometimes the products vary from one product to another. The lotion is a little bit lighter, but I mean, it still smells nice. Okay, so this next one is not for me, it's for my partner, and supposedly, well, let me first show you what I got. So I got the My Signature Men's Cologne Mist, and partnered with their 3-in-1 hair, face, and body wash. So mainly when it says 3-in-1, my partner just uses it for body wash, not face or hair. But here you have the signature. So we have fragrance notes of golden pineapple, orange flower, and then tonka bean. So again, this is not for me. This is supposedly the dupe for YSL Myself. So my partner has had that perfume, so I know what it smells like. I still haven't smelled this yet because it just came in the mail today with the other 3 candles, the Honeycrisp Apple, Pumpkin S'mores, and Pumpkin Vanilla Creme. So I haven't, sorry, smelled this yet. They do have the YSL just regular black one. So, I mean, myself is kind of just like a flanker of the other one. So this will go well with the other YSL. So let's smell this. And we have the body wash too. Yep, it smells very similar. It's crazy. This gives YSL like the regular black one vibes and also the myself one. This is a very good layering fragrance. I mainly get tonka bean and a little bit of citrus from the orange flower. But this is very nice. Very, very nice. I really like this. Not for myself though. Okay. So then this last weekend, no, on Friday, there was the buy 3, get 3 BOGO. So 2 of the products, my sister just grabbed some because I didn't need all 6. So I do have 4 things. So of course I had to purchase, well, let's go with the first. So we got Vanilla Noir. So this is a cream for my signature. We have notes of, let me just see here. We have notes of rich vanilla, bergamot spice, and patchouli. This is actually very nice. I already smelled this because my partner's been using that one. This is not too perfumey, but it is perfumey, but not too perfumey. You get that vanilla and you get that patchouli. This is a very nice men's layering lotion, very nice. And then for me, of course, so I'm not a fan of Vanilla Romance. I smelled it within the last few months because supposedly they were coming with like a flanker. And I think my sister had one, so I'm like, let me smell this. And I'm like, no, I do not like this whatsoever. And then there was 2 flankers that were coming up, the Vanilla Ease and the Vanilla Romance. No, sorry, Vanilla Cafe and Vanilla Ease. So I did smell Vanilla Ease, and at the store I didn't like it, but I probably will purchase it because I went today to Bath and Body Works and I put the lotion on my hand and the spray and I just let it sit. And as I was driving home, I'm like, what is that? And I don't have it now because I've washed my hands many times since getting home. But I'm like, that has to be Vanilla Ease, and it actually smells very good, and I will purchase that. But when I was at the store, the one that I liked the most on Friday was Vanilla Cafe. So I did purchase the trio. So there's a lot of like polarizing comments about this. I forgot what YouTuber, and again, I'm not judging them because everyone smells things differently, but some YouTuber said that it smells like a coffee addict's breath. Here we have notes of, which I disagree, but we have notes of smooth espresso, whipped vanilla, and toasted hazelnut. A tribute to vanilla, the pinnacle of warmth and decadence, and the fine fragrance, awaken your senses with Vanilla Cafe. This is just so good, and I know that this is going to pair well with my chocolate amber body wash and my chocolate amber cream, and I have a few other perfumes that this would pair nice with Eclair from one of the I forgot the line, but this I get some of that vanilla, and the espresso's in the background, but it's not so strong that it reminds me of a coffee addict's breath, and you get that nuttiness from the hazelnut. Again, if you don't like coffee, you're not going to like this, but I don't think that the coffee / espresso note is so overwhelmingly strong. I think this is a good balance of the espresso, vanilla, and the toasted hazelnut. I think, I'm trying to remember one of the creators, BBW Candle Lover or something on YouTube, said that this reminds them of just entering like a coffee place, which is true. This reminds me of you entering a coffee place, not Starbucks, but like a coffee, an small business coffee place. And that, like, I think people are just smelling it right off the bat. You have to let it sit, and then it just develops into this nice vanilla coffee fragrance. I'm very excited to wear this during the fall. And then let's try some of the cream. This reminds me so much of chocolate amber. If you don't like too much of the coffee note, I think a good starting / layering scent would be the Vanilla Cafe. I get very little coffee here. This is very, very similar to the chocolate amber. So that is my haul for the last 2 weeks. It's not going to be the last, because I know that, well, hopefully, fingers crossed, that Bath & Body Works comes out with more candles, like new fragrances. Of course, some of these are new to me, so I am excited to burn them. But thank you guys so much for watching. What has been your favorite release, re-release? Have you purchased this? How do you feel about that? What about candles? Anything Bath & Body Works related, just leave a comment. Hit a like, subscribe, and then I'll